Well, I found out our stuff has been, someone uploaded it years ago.
Yeah.
Someone in Australia, I mean, for years.
Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
I don't
you
know.
know that?
For years, our record's been, you could hack, you could download it for free forever. So, um, I don't mind in a way. I know some people, some musicians feel very strongly about, how are we going to make money now? But I think
That's
it
the point.
all is kind of, it's made music so much more available, especially world music and all. You could see our old videos, so it turns on old, new young fans can see our old stuff, and I think people do buy things when they like it, when they really like it, they want to have it. They're more likely to buy it, and I don't think it's hurt us really. I think it's created a whole new era where it's not about record sales so much, but it's about music, it's about touring, it's about other ways to make revenue. I think it's just a revolution in a way. It's just bound to happen. You can't stop it. What are you going to do?
You don't mind about all your video clips in YouTube, all the stuff.
Oh, I love the YouTube stuff.
You're cool
I've
with that?
enjoyed watching our own stuff
Really?
on that. Like Keith just said he watched Rock in Rio on that. And we were always complaining, like, we never got a copy of that, Now we can see it on YouTube.
What about hundreds of videos maybe next day to the concert from Peru?
Well, that's, now we think, if you ever feel, like you have to give your best all the time because it's going to be on YouTube tomorrow. I think it's great. It's kind of like instant, instant karma.
Do you think we're facing the death of record industry?
Well, I think it's just
people
a
say?
new, it's the dinosaurs of the record industry are just, kind of going into the ice age. I think it's just a new way of, of marketing music. We now own our own, this is the first album we own because we paid for it, we licensed it to Astralworks, which has been a great record company.
And who makes the distribution?
We have Astralworks, EMI.
But it's your record.
It's our record, so I mean, it doesn't make it's just nice to know that
And it's great in a way.
that it is ours.
Yeah.
It's the first record that we've had, some sort of control over, and I think it's just more musicians are able now to do their own records at home, with all the digital equipment and everything, Pro Tools. I think it's just made music more accessible, and I mean, the downside is sometimes I think it's hard to have like a little movement start, like when we were in Athens and we started this little band and we didn't know where it was going to go. And we were able to develop that in a sort of private way, go up to New York and play, come back to Athens and sort of work on our music. And now everything's exposed immediately. If there's a little trend, it's just all splashed over the YouTube,
Do you jam in your house with equipment or Pro Tools maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah? You
I
like
have,
that?
Yeah, I have a studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I live in Woodstock, New York, and I have a motel called Lazy Meadow.
You have a motel?
Yes, it's
Next
a
time I'm in New York, I'm going to stay
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah. What's the name?
Lazy Meadow,
Oh.
and it's in Mount Tremper, New York, near
Okay.
Woodstock, and it's 50s and Airstream trailers. It's really wild.
How long have you had that motel?
Since 2003.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great. How do you like the shows in Argentina? Free shows in Brazil, right?
Yeah, amazing. Like
Yeah.
really
Brazil
good
is a
audience.
big country,
Yeah, we never have been to Porto Alegre. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but we were in Sao Paulo before, just once, and of course Rio and Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires was an amazing crowd too. All of them were just really good response.
The
I didn't
crowd
know
from Buenos Aires is very excited
Very
always.
passionate,
Yeah,
yeah.
passionate.
Yeah.
The crowd from Peru also.
Good.
Yeah,
I mean, I
so-
didn't expect people to be at the airport.
My next question, besides the great music you're still creating, because Complex is obviously a great record,
Yeah.
don't you feel about that being sometimes overshadowed by your 80s hits? And it's kind of hard to, make people pay attention to the new albums?
Yeah, I mean, but I feel very grateful to have those hits because
I don't know.
kind of that's what you could see. People's eyes light up. I think people are loving the new music. And what's great, I mean, so far in South America, there are a lot of young kids coming to concerts and they're singing the new songs. So that's kind of great.
That's a great attitude because some bands are like, no, we don't want to play our old hits,
Yeah.
we'll make new music. And I think I saw an interview with Keith and he said something like, no, I love Shack because that made us possible, that gave us the possibility to kind of
keep
public.
going. I mean, that's why we're still going, I think, because of those hits. And people love to hear them. So.
I hope you had a great time in Peru.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.